Good evening. Welcome to the September 19th, 2017 City Council and Municipal Authority meetings in the council chambers of the Centennial Building, 12 South 5th Street in Yukon, Oklahoma. Our invocation this evening will be from Mr. Chad Penner of the Canadian Hills Nazarene Church, followed by this flag salute. Mr. Penner, Pastor Penner.
God, we come to you this evening, and I lift this group to you who has been willing to allow their lives to be part of leading our great city, and who have been selected to that as well. Lord, I pray that they would have your divine wisdom, knowledge, and insight, that they would see how all things come together to lead us for the common good. I pray that this meeting would honor you and would be good for our city. I pray these things through the promise, hope, and power of the Holy Spirit for us. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
McCarran,
Here.
Smystrela,
Here.
Russell,
Here.
Alberts, Yonda.
Here.
Any presentations or proclamations?
None this evening, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much. This is our section for visitors who wish to speak on non-agended items, and this evening we have Miss Joan B. Fielding. And Miss Fielding, would you come up to the podium, please, and give us your address and your comments this evening.
Yes, sir. I am Mrs. Fielding. I live at 1209 Cameo Drive, which is Autumn Ridge. And I would like to suggest that we have new signs put into the library saying, "Quiet, please." No loud talking. And no shouting. Because I noticed this afternoon that I could not study, memorize, or anything else. And we really need those signs put back up like it used to be. That's all.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else this evening that would like to stand up and address the council on a non-agended item? Thank you, Ms. Field. Okay. We will now recess as the Yukon City Council and reconvene as the Yukon Municipal Authority. Item 1A, the YMA consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so the Yukon Municipal Authority, by unanimous consent, can designate those routine items they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all of the authority members, that item will be heard in regular order. The city manager recommends a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of September the 5th, 2017, and payment of material claims in the amount of $214,279.32. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Alberts,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
McCarran,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Item 2A, consider approving the solid waste landfill disposal services contract with the Oklahoma Environmental Management Authority, OEMA, for transportation and landfill disposal services. Do I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion second, any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Crosby, this is just for the public. It's just basically we're changing to a different landfill operator. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir. This is an item that we had bid previously and had been discussed in the council, and this was if you recall, there was one item that one of our people that were bidding, one of the bidders, did not get all the information, and therefore we had to rebid this particular item. everybody bid the same amount the next time around, and so it really made no difference in the bids themselves, and so it's back before you this evening for approval.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Okay, vote please.
McCarron,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Alberts,
Yes.
Smystrela.
Yes.
We will now adjourn as the YMA and reconvene as the Yukon City Council. Item 1 on the consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so the City Council, by unanimous consent, can designate those routine items they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all council members, then that item will be heard in regular order. The city manager recommends a motion that will approve: A, the minutes of the regular meeting of September the 5th, 2017. B, payment of material claims in the amount of $574,001.59. C, an interlocal participation agreement to join the Buy Board National Purchasing Cooperative. D, denial of claim number 203821-ME from Jerry and Gina Dighton for sewer backup as recommended by the Oklahoma Municipal Assurance Group. And E, setting the date for the next regular council meeting for October the 3rd, 2017 at 7 p.m. in the council chambers of the Centennial Building, 12 South 5th Street. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and second. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Yonda,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Alberts,
Yes.
Smystrela.
Yes.
Item 2, boards, reports of boards and commissions and city officials. Mr. City Manager, anything? this
No
evening?
report this evening, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Item number 3, approving, consider approving Resolution 2017-15, a resolution giving a final approval and authorization to the Spanish Cove Housing Authority, herein called the authority, to issue, sell, and deliver bonds, notes, or other evidences of indebtedness of total aggregate principal par amount not to exceed $20 million in one or more series on a taxable basis at a premium or a discount obligation as are herein fully described, as is required by the provisions of 60 OS Section 176F, to provide for the financing of the construction, development costs, design, furnishing, and equipping of additions, improvements to certain continuing care, retirement community, senior living facility for the authority known as Spanish Cove Retirement Village, to be located at 11 Palm, Yukon, Canadian County, Oklahoma. Refinancing of existing indebtedness of the authority, waiving competitive bidding in regards to the sale of the obligations, establishing any related reserves and funds, paying related costs of issuance, authorizing the execution of any and all documents by the mayor, vice mayor, and city clerk related to the transaction. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
I just want to clarify this for the public. This is a Title 60 trust. This indebtedness doesn't have anything to do with the city of Yukon. Is that correct? It won't affect us in any way.
That is correct, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Jim, did you have any comments?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, members of the council, this item, again, has been discussed before you and was, by the executive director of Spanish Cove and presentation at this council. the only difference in this resolution and the one that is passed previously by their board is that we removed the tax exempt item, because that would affect us had they had a tax exempt status, and so it's taxable, all their bonds would be taxable. And I believe that she explained before, this is phase one of probably another phase will come forward before you at a later date.
Thank you very much for answering that.
Okay. Any more discussion? Seeing none, vote please.
Alberts,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
McCarron.
Yes. Item 4, consider approving Resolution 2017-16, a resolution of the City of Yukon, Mayor and City Council adopting of the City of Yukon Hazard Mitigation Plan for the City of Yukon, Oklahoma. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second?
Have a motion and seconded. Any discussion on the hazard mitigation plan?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this item comes before you this evening. This is a update of our mitigation plan through FEMA that has to be updated every 5 years. It has reduced this considerably from 300 and something pages to approximately 150 pages, but which allow us to move forward and take care of any problems should any emergency arise in the city, and gives everybody the correct directions on what the council responsibilities and staff should any emergency arise. So this has to be approved by the council to move forward to be eligible for any type of FEMA funding. And again, will be updated again in 5 more years.
And this also would be available to the public if anyone wanted
Yes,
to come and see it and look at
be
it.
more than happy
that
to
sort of thing.
allow them, and we could give it to them electronically should they so desire.
Thank you, sir. Any other discussion? Vote please.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Russell,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Alberts.
Yes.
McCarron.
Yes. Item 5, consider approving the bid specifications and authorizing the purchasing agent to advertise to receive bids for 2017 roof replacements. And motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Jim, the item's a little vague for what roof replacements?
Council member, this item is really an item that we've addressed. This damage happened to a number of roofs back in 2015. The city had received reimbursement from our insurance to repair these roofs and never addressed the problem. The roof on this building, police department, Summit Public Works, just a variety of items that need to be addressed on it. And for some reason, a previous administration didn't address it or address portions of it. But if these are damaged again, we can't receive any reimbursement from insurance because we hadn't fixed them the last time. So it's very important that we do get these repaired should another storm or something come through and we receive that damage. But in previous, we bid this particular item, but when we looked at it, all the specifications and the bidders came in, just bid a little different product, and none of them matched really for the whole gamut. So staff prepared and made sure that our specifications for each roof, what we wanted done, and we rebid it, and now it's coming back. We want to bid it now and then receive bids, and we will specify every individual roof and what's happening and what kind of bid we get on that when it comes back before the council.
And we've received insurance money on these roofs that are?
Yes, yes, sir, back in 2015.
And we have that insurance money?
Huh?
And we still have the insurance money to apply to it?
Well, we have money to apply for it, whether it's the same dollars or not, I can't attest to that, but yes, we have money to fix this.
Okay.
Any other discussion?
I'm good.
Vote please.
Yonda,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
McCarron.
Yes.
Alberts,
Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Any new business this evening?
No new business, Mr. Mayor.
No new business. Council discussion? Ms. Yonder?
Well, I want to congratulate Tammy, our Assistant City Manager, on receiving the 2017 Don Ryder Award. And then also, I'm very excited about the expansion at Spanish Cove. It's been a long process, a lot of work, and Spanish Cove is such an asset to our city, and it's going to just enhance that property and that facility in so many ways. So exciting times for Spanish Cove. Thank you, Don, for all your hard work.
Shirley?
Okay. I'd like to thank all of you who came to the meeting this evening, and the younger people that, if this is your first time, hope you enjoyed it and hope you come back again.
Mr. Richard?
I would like to thank Pastor Reynolds for coming. Also, Mrs. Fielding, for your comments, because that's very important to us. And congratulations, Tammy, for your award. It's well earned. And thank the rest of you for being here.
Mr. John?
Congratulations to Tammy. It's well deserved, I agree. Thank you for all the hard work that you've done to help us to be where we are and to continue to move forward. And Ms. Fielding, thank you for coming this evening and expressing your interest. That's the favorite part of the meeting to me, is it's the opportunity for people to come forward and to share with all the council people so we can hear. Now, just so you understand, we're not allowed to talk. I can talk at this point, but during that time. But even if we're not able to talk back, I mean, people should be encouraged to come and share with the council their ideas and their concerns about issues in the community. It'd be nice, though, if you see those signs, to come back and say thank you. Not many people come and say thanks, but we'd like to hear the good things and the positive things as well as the negative things. So thank you for coming. And ironically, I had looked through some reports, and I see that the library circulated over 14,000 different items in August in the report that was given to us. So tonight I was going to give a shout out to the library for what a great job they were doing. Other than that experience, otherwise, do you enjoy using the library? Seems to work well. So that was my thank you to the people who work at the library and all the people that make the library success here in our community. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you, John. Some of you may not know, but Saturday, October the 7th, we are going to have a little festival downtown called the Czech Festival. We expect a fairly large number of people, 30,000 plus, to come out and celebrate the heritage of this wonderful community, and I certainly look forward to it every year. All-day activities that are going on with dancing and large parade starting at 10 o'clock, runs all the way on into the evening. So I really look forward to doing that and being there with all of the other local folks here, as I have for the last, I think I've made almost all of them. I'm sure I've missed one or two. On Friday, October the 20th, movie at the Coop, which is a pre-Halloween tradition. The movie will be Goosebumps. And then on Parks and Rec's Triple Threat on Monday, October the 23rd, Mummy and the Sun Masquerade at the Jackie Cooper Gym. Tuesday, October the 24th, Spooky Senior Special at the Dale Robertson Center. And Saturday, October the 28th, Spooksville at the Yukon Community Center. And all of those are activities that really make part of our community what it is. Little shout out to after, I think it's not quite 25 years, but we were finally able to put up our water tower out on the west side of town that was funded originally in 1992, and finally appropriated last year, or 2 years ago, I guess. And so we're going to have a chance to go ahead and improve the water facilities here with the Corps of Engineers. And I'll put up a little short thing for any folks who don't know what's going on. The Parks and Recreation Department publishes a brochure every year of all of the things. This is the one for August through December. Really a good place to live. And along with all of the rest of the council, Tammy, way to go. It was pretty good award to receive, and we're all proud of you. So with that, and no other business before the council, this meeting is adjourned.